Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs. I have a really fun card to show you today. It features the Encircled in Warmth stamp set from our 2021 holiday catalog, as well as the coordinating Encircled in Beauty dies, which this one seems to be falling off. If you click the link here on YouTube, hop back to my blog. I also have 2 other projects using the stamp set if you're looking for ideas. But the one thing we're going to do, I'm not sure you can see, but we're going to use the new, our new masks and some shimmer embossing paste in the back. It says let it snow on the front, but then I stamped this to make it a holiday card on the inside. Wishing you love, joy, happiness, and happiness this coming year. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make that background because it's going to need to dry. You're going to need some kind of grid paper for your background. Here's our mask. I don't want to put the embossing paste on the card base. I feel like it makes it kind of wobbly. So I'm going to use a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of basic white so that we can adhere that on the card base, and then it will be more sturdy. So I'm going to use just some adhesive to adhere this to the bottom or to the grid paper, whatever you're using for the background. I'm going to take my mask. I'm going to use some of this Post-it tape. I will link you to the Post-it tape on my blog if you are looking for it. It's from Amazon and it's awesome. Okay, now I'm going to use Shimmer white embossing paste. And one thing you need to know is that this stuff will dry out pretty fast. So what I have found is that if you get some cling wrap or saran wrap and put it down in your jar, touching the paste after you're done, and it will stay liquid while you keep it. Otherwise, it might be hard as a rock the next time you pull it out. All right. A little bit of this goes a really long way. This may even be too much, but I'm going to start up here at the top, and it's kind of like icing a cake. You want a very, very, very thin layer. The first time I did this, I thought more was better, but let me tell you, that is not right. Less is better. So fill in all the snowflakes, and then scrape off the extra into your little pot. Okay. You don't want any, ridges or thick places. So really scrape it all off. Another thing to know is that this stuff dries hard as a rock, as cement. I mean, it is hard. So you want to immediately go wash your mask and your little palette here. I will have the links to both of those supplies on the supply list for this project. There is a PDF for you that has all the supplies and the measurements and everything that you'll need. Okay, so now let's peel it off and look at that. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna let it dry. It doesn't take too long, probably, a few minutes. And while we wait for that, we'll do all these other things. And I want to show you, I've cut out a lot of things. These 2 basic white pieces, get those little doodads out of there, are from the Encircled in Beauty die set that I showed you at the beginning that coordinate. Remember, these are in the annual catalog. They actually have another stamp set that go with them. You can get it at a bundle price. This is at Encircled in Friendship. So if you have both these stamp sets, they will both coordinate with these dies. Although these dies are so good, they will coordinate with a lot of things. I don't think, you have to worry about finding things to coordinate with them. All right, I've also cut out a stitched rectangle, and let me tell you the size. It is a 4 3/8 by about 3, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to adhere this onto my stitched rectangle, and it's going to be too big, which is fine. We're going to cut off the bottom, okay? So I just want it to be up in the center, kind of touching the top like that. Then grab your scissors and cut it off. Now I have cut out 3 hearts using the heart dies from the Give It a Whirl die set. This is Polished Pink, Melon Mambo, and Poppy Parade. And these are from the Designer Series paper packs. The Melon Mambo and Poppy Parade are the brights, and this is the in color stack. I have also cut out a small frame. This is also, again, from the Encircled in Beauty die set. Okay, so let's stamp this right here in the middle. Let it snow in Memento Black. We're going to use one of our new, they're called Wonderful Snowflakes. They're laser cut, and you can just pop them right out of this beautiful shimmery paper. Okay, one of those. And then I've got 3 strips also in those same colors, Melon Mambo, Polished Pink Melon Mambo, and Poppy Parade. All right, let's start with our Wonderful Snowflake. I'm just going to grab a glue dot. We're going to put lots of dimensionals on here in a sec, so we're just going to kind of hold this in place like that with the glue dot. Now, I'm going to start up here with the largest heart, like that, and then the medium heart. Actually, let's do, whoops, I just flicked that heart off. Let's do the sentiment first. Okay, that's going to go right there. Then we will do the medium heart right there. And last but not least, the little tiny small heart right there. All right. All right, I think we are dry enough for the sake of the video. So I'm going to pull that off. And you can see how it kind of warps the paper. That's why I didn't want to do it on my card base. So we're going to use lots of adhesive to adhere this down to our card base. I'm just going to use my Stamp and Seal, and I'm going to put adhesive all along the edges of the card base. This is just half a sheet of cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. And we will take, I want the little snowflakes at the top. And we're going to line this up here like that, and put that down. And now there's our card base. Okay. All right. So now get your dimensionals again. And let's put, whoops, kind of snag that snowflake. Let's put these 4 here. I'm going to put this right in the middle. All right. Now I'm going to start with the Poppy Parade at the very bottom. And I'm actually going to put 4 dimensionals across the strip here. Okay, like that. And put that right along the bottom of my card. Now, the next one I'm going to do is Melon Mambo. And because this has dimensionals on it, I am only going to put dimensionals on the ends right here because it's basically going to adhere flat to that. We can even put a little bit of adhesive in the middle. Okay, so a few dimensionals, just 2 at the end. Okay, and we will put that right across there. All right, and last but not least, we need our Polished Pink, my favorite color. Again, a little bit of regular adhesive in the middle, dimensionals on the ends, and we're gonna slide this up under like that. Okay, come on, come on. Sometimes I have to talk to my paper to get it to behave. Like that. There we go. Okay, so cute. Now I'm going to use a few opal rounds. Okay, let's pull a few of those off, and we'll put some, whoops, he turned over. It's like a turtle when they turn over. I have trouble sticking it down, picking it up. Okay, let's do one of the bigger ones down here, and maybe one more smaller one right there. One last embellishment. I'm going to use our sparkle white ribbon. I don't know if that's the right name for it, but I will have it on the supply list. Sometimes I make up my own names for these things, and then I can't remember if the name I came up with is made up or if it's the real name. All right, let's just make a small bow. This ribbon is soft. It looks like it would be kind of stiff, but it's soft. So it's really pliable and easy to use, and it won't bulk up your card too much. All right, we're gonna put that right there. Now, last but not least, we're gonna stamp that second sentiment on the inside in Memento Black. Okay. You could also do one of those pinks or the Poppy Parade if you wanted. I'm just going to stick with Memento Black. And there you have it. Kind of an over-the-top card, but beautiful. And I think anybody would love to receive that card in the mail. All right, click the link here on YouTube, hop back over to my blog, grab that free PDF, and check out the other Encircled and Warmth projects. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.